Hey guys, Chicory here for SaltyRunning.com. I'm going to show you a few ways you can use your foam roller to really challenge your core. All you need is your standard foam roller. You do want one of the long ones, and you want a smooth one that doesn't have kind of the pattern or the ridges on it. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to start with a basic plank, adding our foam roller for a little bit of challenge. You're going to put the foam roller perpendicular to your mat, down by your feet, and then step back into your plank position. The foam roller is going to be right underneath your feet, kind of right underneath your ankle. You're going to hold this position for 15 to 30 seconds at a time. You can take a break and then come back to it, but we'd rather do short planks and do more of them than do a long plank with bad form. For a little more challenge, you can roll the roller up to your hands, take it right underneath your wrist, and then step back into your plank position. This is a little hard on the wrist, so if it's uncomfortable, leave it out. Again, 15 to 30 seconds, making sure you have that nice long line from tail to head. Then we're going to move into our bird dog. This is a pretty classical Pilates move. You're going to stack your hands right underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and then we're going to reach our right arm and our left leg out long. Really try to stretch out of those joints and make sure that that left hip is pointed square to the floor. Then you'll switch sides, reaching long, and then exhale to come down. Repeat for about 6 to 8 times per side, really trying to stretch from your fingers to your toes. Having that foam roller underneath will give you a little extra instability, so really zip that core in and up. Next, we're going to move into some toe taps. So we're going to take our roller long, parallel to your mat. You're going to bring your tail right on top of the roller towards the end, and then come on down. When you're in this position, you want to maintain 3 points of contact, right underneath your head, between your shoulder blades, and under your hips. You want to make sure that your low back is comfortable in this position. You'll have a little bit of a hollow here, but it shouldn't ever strain your low back. We'll take our hands to the floor, and we're going to begin with just a little warm-up. So you'll lift onto the ball of your left foot, exhale, lower, lift onto the ball of your right foot, and lower. We're going to keep adding difficulty to this move, so stop wherever it's challenging enough for you on this day. So a couple more single foot raises. And then we'll inhale, lift to the ball of both feet, exhale, lower. So working a few here, just getting used to having the roller underneath your spine. For 2 and 1. Next, we're going to add on by lifting the legs. So we're going to inhale, lift the left leg into what we call tabletop. So knee right over top of your hip, shin parallel to the floor. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift, opposite leg. Exhale, lower. So a few there, maintaining those 3 points of contact on the roller so you're not arching that low back up. And going for 6 to 8 like this. Feel free to stop here if that's enough, or if you're ready to add on, we'll inhale, lift the left leg, and then inhale, bring the right leg to meet it, squeeze those legs together. Now you can inhale, lower, exhale to lift. Single leg toe taps, reaching your toes towards the floor. It's okay if your feet don't get there. If that's too much on your low back, just reach a little bit. Again, repeating 6 to 8 times per side. Our last little bit of challenge is to glue those legs together and then inhale, lower both feet together, and then exhale to lift. You'll repeat this 6 to 8 times. Make sure to protect that low back. If that's still too easy, you can bring your hands up into kind of a goalpost shape and balance on your elbows. For 2. And 1 more here. Now we're going to keep our legs where they are. We're going to move into what's known as the single leg stretch in Pilates. It's a move that's part of the classic 5 ab series motions. So we're going to bring our legs into that tabletop position, knees over hips, shins parallel to the floor, hands down on the floor or up on the elbows. So we've got a couple of variations here. We'll start easiest and work our way up. So starting here, we're going to draw the right knee in towards our chest, reach the left leg long. Remember, this is called single leg stretch, so really reach your left leg away and pull your right leg in. On the exhale, you'll switch, and switch, and switch. This isn't a bicycle motion, it's a really kind of straight out and back because we're really trying to stretch out of our hip. So if you want a little more challenge, you can curl your head and neck up, keep your chin tucked, and try to pull your navel down towards the roller. If that's still not quite hard enough, you can come up onto those elbows into that goalpost position. Again, 6 to 8 on each side would be a great place to start. You can always take a break and add another set. For 3, for 2, last set here. And then bring those knees into tabletop, lower the head, bring the feet down. One more exercise to go. We're going to roll off the foam roller and bring it perpendicular to your mat down where your feet are. So just a little bit of bridge work here. It'll really work your hamstrings and your glutes using this foam roller for some additional challenge. Press your hands into the mat and then peel your spine up into that long line. Try to reach your knees away from your hips. Think about pulling your ribs in towards your midline and then exhale, roll on down. So you want to inhale, come up, pause, and then exhale, come down. Really think about engaging your glutes, squeezing right where your seat meets your thigh as you come up, and then exhale, coming down. Inhale to come up, exhale to come down. So a slow, controlled movement. One last little bit of challenge here. You can roll up, bring your right leg into tabletop, pause, lower the right leg, roll down, inhale, roll up, left leg, hold, lower the leg, and then peel on down. Repeating 6 to 8 on each leg of those bridges. So that's all for today. Hope you've enjoyed this short session and hope you found some new ways to use your foam roller. Thanks.